What's up, everybody? Cornerback Pro, Mark Parson. Now, we got an awesome video for you today. Champ Bailey, one of the best, the greatest to ever do it. Now, he's retired, so some of you young guys may not know who Champ is, but this is part of your study, man. Make sure you guys are students of the game. You got to be a student of the game. Because when I was playing, when I was actually like in rec league, we had video cassettes back then. So you probably don't even know what that even looks like with the VCR. But you older guys understand, obviously. Man, I used to watch footage of the greatest running backs, Barry Sanders, O.J. Simpson, Gale Sayers. I used to watch this at least once every other day. I used to do that back then. And then what happens is you see these guys, how they move, how they operate. So now when you're on the field, you're going to notice that you start to move and run and act like these guys on the field. So you obviously want to mimic and take the positive aspects of the greatest that ever played. So that brings me to my point. Y'all need to watch more football. Because I know you're not. High school guys in particular, okay? Y'all need to watch more football. If you think you're going to go to the pros, you're going to go to college and get a scholarship, you're not watching games, you don't understand how gameplay is, and it's not going to happen. So I'm just giving you a heads up. So Champ Bailey, the first one of the he rocked the 24. I used to rock the 24. So my favorite corners were between Charles Woodson and Champ Bailey. So look them up. They had great careers. All right, make sure you email me at cornerbackpro@gmail.com. Get the full running program, which I shouldn't even call it just the running program now. Got a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm adding the interviews to it soon. Got the new videos and all that good stuff with the grading scale. So hit me up. It's on sale. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. They're going against Steve Smith. So Champ Bailey going against Steve Smith. Watch how he usually stays square. He likes to soft shoot when he's impressed. He's at the bottom guarding one of the best receivers that ever played. All right, so he soft shoot. Now notice how well he stays square. And also, you saw that hit that Steve Smith did? Now this is 2012. So guys, check that 2012. That was not illegal. Now they called a flag right here, but they're gonna pull it because he hit him in the chest. Okay, so he blindsided. You know, so if you listen to the announcers back then, they were like, oh, that was a good job. No call by the ref. That was a clean hit. Nowadays, you got freaking Gruden talking about how people who do this type of hits and talk trash are disgusting. So I'm just be aware of the times. It's a little different now. Watch this hit. Hit him right in the chest. Didn't hit him in the head, but now that's illegal. So just be aware. You got to be aware of the rules in the game, right? That is illegal now. It's crazy, y'all. Football is getting softer as about the day goes on. But, obviously, what can you do? But notice how square that Champ Bailey stayed in that press. So Champ Bailey likes to soft shoot. He likes to, I think he likes to get head up in his alignment. So we're up at the top. Oops. Let's see if he stays square on this. It's one of the greatest to ever do it. Look at that. Now he just got to be careful with peeking inside too early. Man, I want y'all to see greatness, man. So understand Champ Bailey. He's about 6'1". They do love 6'1" corners. I'm not that tall, but they love 6'1" corners, and he can absolutely fly. He can absolutely fly, man. It's incredible. I want you to see, guys, how to do this, man. So he's low. He's nice low. Got his eyes on his waist. He's going against Steve Smith. Steve Smith is one of the shiftiest, best receivers that ever played the game. Soft shoot. Bam. So notice his soft shoot. He doesn't backpedal. He takes maybe 1 or 2 steps back, and then he's right there ready to go. Champ Bailey. So we're down at the bottom. Nice break by this cornerback. Oh, that's my boy Tony Carter. Tony Carter. He went to Florida State. Played with me at he was the opposite corner at the Texas Destination game. So he's playing inside the outside backers right here. Bam. Nice break. You see how he goes to the upfield shoulder too? Goes to the upfield shoulder. Doesn't immediately go to undercut it. Just be careful right here. Obviously, there's some pressure on the quarterback. All right, let's look at the top. Just got to be careful on getting stacked. But look how hard it is. See, this is what press is for. We want to make it as hard as possible for these receivers to get into their route. So you had to get rid of the ball. Let me see what we're in right here. I think we might have been cover 2 man right here. Yeah. They weren't ready. They weren't set. So you just got to be mindful. Make sure you're not too, like my coach Frank Bush used to say, don't be so cool to where you freeze yourself out of the play. So that means basically make sure you're ready. Now, obviously, he's not even ready. He might have been, let me see if is he going in motion? I'm not sure. But there's a way how you guard people when they're going in motion. Okay, so let's talk about it. I haven't talked about this before. So let's say he's in here in this bunch, right? And no matter of fact, let's say he starts out here and quarterback signals for him to motion in and you were pressed. Okay. The best thing for you to do is now to go off. So you follow him, say motion, motion, motion. And let's say you're a man, you need to play off. You're going to play outside shade. Be aware that most likely he could go under. So then you have to jet stream, get there, make sure you clear the clutter. Be aware that he may, he could run any route. Obviously, he could come back outside. Just be aware. Or he could come down and crack somebody, and then they do a pitch outside. So that's why you got to alert everybody that's motion. So right here, if they went inside, then you come off. Maybe even on this bunch, you guys got to talk. Hey, banjo, or in and out, in and out. So it just depends on what your coach teaches on that. Just be aware. But if y'all were just by yourself and he was out here and he went into motion, then come out here. Now, what if, let's say he was off the ball and he was on the ball and he came in motion, you were man. So most likely, you're going to follow him, okay, if you're a man. Now, if your coach does something different, you got to do whatever he says. But in real life, usually football, you're going to come back. I say that because our high school team, the coach had them do something different. It was a little different, okay? But they said he comes in motion. He comes over here. Our coach used to teach this. So you come in front of the linebackers when he comes in motion. So you're not, out of position. So you sprint over here, follow him, track him. And then one thing he used to do was he said attack him, but attack him inside out. So you kind of go at him, strike, you're going to strike him, get hands on him, and kind of push him out here. Because if he's coming right here, he gets kind of set and he's kind of bouncing. Then you come right here, bam. That's how he used to do it. And then you running with him, okay? So you kind of taking away the opportunity for him to have a two-way going you this way. You boom, and then he's coming this way. So I'll have to make a video on that. Let's get back into it. The champ. I mean, he played. He was a rookie. He went to DC. I'm gonna let that go. He went to DC. He was playing with the great Darryl Green. So we're in the zone right here, right? So watch this motion. Oh, this is right at the snap too. Notice what he does. So he's the corner over here. If I were him, I'd probably play a little off right here. But he's right here, and then they go and do a reverse. Well, what the corner on the backside can do in the zone, he goes immediately to the safety position. Because most likely the safety is going to come down and make that tackle. Bam. This corner is probably going to be right here. So this safety, this cornerback, what you're going to do is you're going to go for that post. You're going to protect the post just in case there's a pass, like a reverse pass. And also, this is the angle. Whenever there's a running play over here, this is important for you guys to know. Let's say there's a running play over here, which it is, reverse. And he breaks it. Who's supposed to save the day? The cornerback over here. You're supposed to go save the day, okay? So get in that habit. There's a zone and there's a running play. Don't just lollygag. You need to sprint right here to protect this guy just in case they do like a post or whatever. And save the day. Got a lot of lessons, man. Every video got a different lesson. Let's go make that tackle. Oh, what did Chris Harris got to do? Take that joker down. Wrap him up. Take him down before he goes out of bounds, okay? Very important. Don't let that guy stand up going out of bounds, man. He's building up confidence like in the game. Like in the Madden, the NCAA video game, in that Madden game. He's getting confidence. Wrap him up. Wrap him up. Okay, we're at the bottom. I love this stance. You want to model yourself after somebody? Champ. The truth. All right, let's watch it. Let's see if he stays square on this. Oh, man, beautiful. Beautiful. Good catch. Made the tackle. Still great coverage. Just got to squeeze better at the end. So check this out. He's going to stay square. He's head up. Takes one soft shoe. Now he's with him. You just got to stay. He's got to squeeze to him, make the play. Make the tackle. Fight to live another day. Good job. I mean, he's going to get somebody great, too. Don't get it twisted. Good quarterback. Good receiver. Good play. They're gonna make some plays. You just got to make sure you put yourself in the best position to handle your business. We're at the bottom. I would have stayed a little bit square, more square. Miscommunication, but that was great coverage. We're at the top. Look at this. Now jet stream. You see the shuffle? Now they got to make that play from an offense standpoint, but watch this jet stream. So he's pressed right here, and they're going to do what they're trying to do is kind of rub you off right here. That's why you have the jet stream. What is the jet stream? It's kind of when you're coming from behind them. All right. Nice shuffle. Squeeze them. Don't look back at the quarterback. There you go. And that's just tough. Sometimes they do the rub plays. They do crossing routes when you're in press man or you're in man, period. Gotta stay a little lower right here, but I will say this. Again, Champ Bailey's one of the fastest guys. I mean, he's extremely fast, extremely athletic. So that does protect you when you do get out of your technique. So that's one of the things that you need to be in condition. All right. You need to be in condition. You need to be fast. You need to be explosive. You need to be in the weight room right now, getting more explosive, running track, doing the running program, working on your core, working on your speed technique, all of that. It came natural for this guy. Some people got it. All right. Let's get a couple more clips in. Think about, man, like I said, man, this is how you guys going to get better, man. Watch how they play, man. Watch what they wear. Watch how they move. See how they think. Y'all should be hitting up NFL guys. Hit them up. Be like, hey, man, so what you think about this? What you think about that? How do you do better? You'd be surprised. They actually hit you back. Another stand square. Now, they're going to give him a flag for this because in the NFL, you can't touch guys. But look at this. He tried to run a freaking comeback. I mean, not a comeback. I'm sorry. A curl. He couldn't even get, he could barely get upfield, man. He could barely get upfield, and they call holding on him, man. But really, just Steve Smith couldn't get off the line. When I say get off the line, he couldn't create any separation. But that it's just hard in NFL. I'm telling you right now, it's very hard. So, but that's how you stay square, man. I'm telling you, he made it extremely hard for this guy all game by using his technique and his athleticism and his knowledge. Those guys like Champ Bailey and Charles Woodson, have been playing football for so long to the point where they recognize route concepts, which, you know what, I may even add that in the package. Because y'all need to understand route concepts. That's why I like you corners playing receiver. So you can understand and see, know what route concepts are, understand what the offensive approach and mindset is. It's very important. So y'all need to be, man, students of the game. This is the biggest point of this video. Obviously, I wanted to show you one of the greats do it. I mean, look at this. Look at this. This is great defense. You're going against a top offense in Carolina. And you mean to tell me they went 36-14? If a defense can do this, playing man, majority of the game, man, that's elite. So they need you. They need you cornerbacks and safeties and nickelbacks. They need you to be at your top of your game. All right. So hit me up, guys. cornerbackpro@gmail.com. I'm going to start adding more and more stuff to the Cornerback Pro program. It's basically a steal at this point because I'm giving so much away. But at the end of the day, I still want you guys to have to work for it. So that's the biggest point of why there is a cost. Now it's a low cost, but you guys got to work for it, man. Nothing in life is free. And I say that like even you like, oh, well, I can go outside and work. That's time. Your time is more valuable than any amount of money at the end of the day. So you're just going to spend something. You're going to spend that time. And if you want to be great, you best believe you're going to have to invest a lot of time. All right? So are you about it? Everybody who is, make sure you hit me up. cornerbackpro@gmail.com. Peace.